Hi, I'm Steve from Cutting Edge Window and Screen. Today I'd like to go over a few things to note when ordering window screens with our online ordering system. We have 5 different screen frame colors available. They come in white, silver, or mill, which is known in the industry, almond, bronze, or I do not have here, but we do gray as well. And in determining your frame size, everything that we stock is 3/4 inch, and that just refers to the height of the width of the screen here. When you're looking at 1/4 inch, 5/5, 16ths, or 3/8, that's going to be on the thinner side. And 9 times out of 10, when you're ordering a window screen, here especially in Flagler County, it's going to be 5/16 by 3/4. Even if you have a 1/4 inch by 3/4, you probably have enough to fit a 5/16 by 3/4, which is a more durable screen. And you definitely want as much durability in screens, especially if you remove them often to clean or so forth. So when you select your option for screen frame, 5/16 by 3/4 is where you're going to want to go most of the time. Then you also need to determine what type of corners you have. On this screen, which definitely needs to be replaced, this has a mitered corner. Mitered corner just shows that there's an angle cut in the corner, and it's aluminum to aluminum with an interior corner, which is, this is what we use. It's a nice plastic, won't corrode, and will hold up durability over time. And if you have a square corner, which is more like these type of windows, it will have your spring will be loaded into the corner as well. You need to determine what kind of hardware you have, and in determining that, most screens will have 2 tabs at the bottom and 2 springs at the top. That's your standard window screen. With a lot of the windows also in Palm Coast, a lot of the windows the builders chose to use, like Better Built, had slide locks with square corners and tabs at the top. When you order for this, there won't be a spring, of course, because the slide locks are what hold it in place. But your slide locks are up in the corner and your tabs are in the corner, so your hardware is all on one side. And of course the bottom is just a standard corner. When you make your measurements for your screen, make sure your longest side, of course, is going to be on this one. This is the longest side, so you're going to want to measure from here to here. Give us the closest 1/16 of an inch. If you determine that the screen isn't long enough, or maybe it's the wrong screen or something like that, if you're unsure, call us. We'll come out, we'll make the measurements, we'll build the screens same way that we do when you order them online. Let's just give you a little bit more off your plate and onto ours as far as determining what type of screen size you need if you're not sure if that's the right screen for your window. And of course, when you plug them into the online screen system, whole inches goes in one section, and then the fraction inch goes in another section, and make sure you have the measurements correct in each one of those. A few of the different hardware types we have tabs. We have the black tab and white tab. They're the same type. It just depends on if you want to see them more or not. That's just more of a color option for you, not a functionality issue. We have the aluminum pull tabs, which is a little more durable, but as far as just for a window screen, these tabs work perfect. And you have an option to choose between those. There's other type of latch for different type of windows that we have on the ordering system as well. You have your plunger latch, which pulls back. They come in plastic and metal. Usually what we like to see is, if you have plastic there now, stick with what you already have. But if you really want to go to a metal one and you have a plastic one, that usually isn't an issue, but with the plastic ones, they're a little smaller around and they do fit the channel. It just really depends on the type of window that you have. Back to the mitered corner, when you have your mitered corner, which this is your inside corner which joins the two metals together, you also have your spring, which we put in. We put 2 holes in and then we put on the spring. There is also a bunch of different types of screen that you can put in this as well. Typical is your standard window screen, is what we load in all of them. You can also go to something like a super screen. You can use a solar screen to put in these frames as well, all available for a small fee. And if you are unsure of what you have or you don't have one existing, please give us a call. Be more than happy to come out, take a look at what you have, and we will make them and drop them right back off to you. Also remember, in Flagler County, if your orders are over $25 before tax, we have free delivery. So that's nothing that you need to do except for order it and let us deliver it and take care of the rest. There is no refunds if you put in for a wrong size or so forth, so please be very careful about when you order these. And like I said, we'll always be more than happy to come out and pick up what you have and drop back off a fresh new batch, or rescreen what you already have if the aluminum's in good order. And unlike this where it's bent and broken, if they're corroded, we won't rescreen them. And to give us a call, just 386-437-1280. You can look online at cuttingedgescreen.com, or you may email us at cuttingedgewindow@att.net. Thank you, and look forward to having you as a customer.